Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all doing well, and I'm so thankful to have you here with me today. My name is Ethan, and in this video I'll be doing a general collective energy reading. Now keep in mind, this is a general collective reading, so it may not resonate with everyone, and that is okay. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And as a quick disclaimer, I am not a professional. These videos are for entertainment and self-development, spiritual healing. I make these for fun, and it's just a creative outlet for me to express my intuition. Now, this reading is all about releasing emotional blocks, trusting in the universe, and stepping fully into your power. For the overall energy of this reading, I pulled the cards, first Quarter Moon in Scorpio, release your blocks, the first Quarter Moon in Sagittarius, believe in your good luck, and the Full Moon in Leo, go wild. Starting with the first Quarter Moon in Scorpio, release your blocks. This energy is deep, intense, and transformative. Scorpio doesn't skim the surface, it goes straight to the core, the root, the heart of any issue. Right now, you're being asked to confront something that you may have been avoiding emotionally, mentally, energetically, or spiritually. This could be old emotional wounds, fear of vulnerability, control issues, unspoken truths, or a pattern that keeps repeating. The universe is saying that you cannot heal what you refuse to acknowledge. This is not punishment energy, this is liberation energy. Once you release what is blocking you, momentum will return. What you're afraid to face is the very thing that is holding your power. The first Quarter Moon in Sagittarius, believe in your good luck, indicates that after release comes expansion. Sagittarius energy reminds you that the universe wants to support you, but you must believe that you are worthy of that support, of that growth, of that transformation. If you've been thinking that it's too good to be true, what if it doesn't work out, or I'll believe it when I see it, this card gently says that faith comes before proof. Opportunities, synchronicities, and unexpected blessings are aligning, but doubt can block them just as easily as fear. The advice here is to take the leap, say yes, trust the timing, even if the path isn't fully clear yet. But once again, use your discernment. Discernment is extremely important. If it doesn't feel right, if you don't have that, or if you do have that gut feeling of dread, maybe don't go after that. Discernment is important. Finally, with the Full Moon in Leo, go wild. This is the breakthrough moment. Leo energy is bold, radiant, expressive, and unapologetic. You're being called to stop shrinking, stop hiding, and to stop waiting for permission. This is about confidence, visibility, creativity, passion, and leading with your heart space. The universe wants you to be seen, not the filtered version of you, but the authentic one, the one that truly inspires other people. The world needs your light exactly as it is. Now moving into the Oracle guidance cards that I pulled to help this collective move through this energy, we have the Duality card, which says balance, harmony, and integration. The How card, which says community, alignment, and focus, and the Take Flight card, which says transformation, exploration, and adventure. The Duality card speaks of inner balance. You're learning to integrate both sides of yourself, the strong and the sensitive, the logical and the intuitive. Healing doesn't come from choosing one identity or the other. It comes from honoring all of who you are, your past, your present, and who you want to be in the future. The advice here is to stop judging your contradictions. They are your power. The How card indicates that you are not meant to walk this path alone. This card highlights soul-aligned connections, so your people, your pack, your community. This may be a reminder to speak your truth, ask for help or support, and to collaborate instead of isolating. Your voice matters. When you share it, others recognize themselves in your story. The Take Flight card This indicates that once balance is restored and alignment is found, it's time for you to move forward. This is the elevation energy in the story, rising above old limitations. This could mean a new chapter, a bold decision, leaving comfort zones, and trusting your wings. You are ready, even if it feels unfamiliar. And keep in mind, it is okay to make mistakes. Mistakes are part of growth and transformation, and if anyone's judging you for it, well, their opinions don't matter because you're at least trying, and that's admirable in and of itself. To clarify this overall energy, I pulled some tarot cards, and we start with the King of Cups reversed. This is all about the emotional healing. So, the past and potentially the present energy, depending on where you are in your journey, this indicates that there has been emotional suppression or an imbalance. Feelings may have been buried, dismissed, or difficult to express. And the Two of Cups indicates that it could be a lack of an equal give and take in a partnership. But despite this imbalance, there is a genuine soul connection here. Mutual respect, love, or alignment. And this could be romantic, spiritual, or even a self-union, coming back into balance with yourself. Again, take it as it resonates. The Hermit card indicates some time alone, indicates that it was necessary for your spiritual growth, transformation, and your development, for your personal empowerment. You needed solitude to gain clarity and wisdom. This was not isolation, it was preparation. And personally, I embody the Hermit card a lot. I go hiking, I like to connect with nature. That's actually why I use like nature themed cards in my readings. And I do a lot of introspection. It really helps me. I know some people have actually judged me or they just don't understand going out in nature and like connecting with yourself, working through complex problems and trying to find that balance, but it's something that has really helped me, and I recommend that everyone gets out in nature. And even just if you want to sit out there and meditate, listen to the birds, and be reminded that nature is alive and important. The birds, all the animals, they're all living their own lives, they have their own community, and they, from their perspective, they're just as important as you or me. Even if they might not speak English, or they might not build skyscrapers, they have their own communities. And it's just nice to be reminded of that. Now, here's where the conflict and mental patterns come in. The Five of Wands indicates internal conflict, tension, or competing energies. Maybe competing for attention, competing to be seen at work, in a relationship, in a family dynamic, or just in the world in general. Feeling like you have to fight to be who you truly are on the inside, feeling like you're not understood. You may have felt pulled in different directions or overwhelmed. The Two of Arrows reversed, this indicates a crossroads, but avoidance is no longer an option. A decision must be made. The truth is ready to be faced. The Page of Arrows reversed, this indicates miscommunication or unspoken thoughts and feelings, so be mindful of assumptions and mental spirals. You need to seek that clarity. So say what needs to be said with clarity and integrity. Moving on to the High Priestess, this is your intuition. It indicates that your intuition is strong, your gut feelings, nudges, synchronicities, dreams, your subconscious is active. So answers will come through your inner knowing, your dreams, and subtle signs, even just overhearing a conversation at the grocery store. That's actually happened to me before, where I've been in a mental conflict or I needed an answer, I needed advice, and I've just been at the grocery store and I overheard a conversation from other people talking, and somehow it aligned with exactly what I needed to hear, and I took it as a sign. And you know, everything worked out, maybe not perfectly, but it's just a reminder that you're not alone on your journey, that you're being watched over and protected. Now, the Queen of Wands, this is your power returning, confidence, magnetism, leadership, and that creative fire. They're all being reactivated. With the Queen of Pentacles reversed, this is a reminder to restore balance between giving and self-care. You can't pour from an empty cup, and that goes along with that King of Cups in reversed up here at the top of the tarot spread. So here's where the awakening and the outcome comes into play. Judgment, this is a karmic awakening. A cycle is ending, a decision is being made, and a higher calling is being answered. Forgiveness is needed of self or others. And when you forgive, it will free you from the bounds of your own mental conflicts. The Magician card, this is manifestation energy. You are the creator of your own reality. Your thoughts, words, and actions are manifesting quickly, so be intentional. When you speak your truth, be intentional. We end the overall spread with the Sun card. This is joy, success, clarity, and fulfillment. This is alignment, this is your happiness, this is authenticity being rewarded. This goes along with that Full Moon in Leo, go wild card. But again, when you go wild, you need to balance it out. You don't want to have a little manic episode. I've had my little manic episodes, and that's where you really need to have the clarity. You don't want to just dive into something impulsively, because I do that. And it's fun in the moment, but then you might have too many responsibilities to juggle. You may have accidentally agreed to plans, agreed to take on a responsibility when you had the energy, and again, if you're like me, you might fall into a depressive episode where you're just tired, drained, you're zapped of all your energy, and it's like for a week or 2 weeks, even a month straight, you just feel tired. Mental fog, I mean, it happens to me too. I don't really know why, but again, it's the ups and downs, the duality, trying to balance it all out. Now, the final message for this overall spread, before I get too carried away and sidetracked, is that this reading is about releasing your emotional blocks, trusting in the universe, and stepping fully into your power. Once you choose honesty over fear and faith over doubt, everything will shift. Maybe not immediately, but one day at a time. If you look at it like a progress bar of downloading, every 1% matters. At first, it doesn't seem like it, but as you get past the 50% mark, even if you just have 1% every day, after 100 days, you reach that 100%. So, again, baby steps, depending on where you're at. And don't feel like you are forced to make decisions. I don't want my readings to give you any pressure, especially if it does not resonate with you. Now, where was I? I'm just all over the place. With this overall energy, once you choose that honesty over fear, and everything will start to shift, and you reach out to your community and take flight, that's where your support will, appear, and your confidence will return. And with the Go Wild card, with the Full Moon in Leo, that's that joy. That's that transformation, the sun. That made sense. I just got all over the place. So the affirmations that I wrote down for this overall spread are: I release emotional blocks and welcome clarity. I trust my intuition and divine timing. I believe in my worth and my good fortune. I step confidently into my authentic power. Joy, success, and alignment flow effortlessly to me. Now, if this message resonated, let me know in the comments. Your story matters. Please like, subscribe, and share this with someone who may need to hear it today, if I can talk. But until next time, trust yourself, trust the journey, and remember that you are a light in this world. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.